have a very sophisticated storage system for our baubles for the Christmas tree. This is a Pampers nappy box from when I was a baby. Yeah, used for me. Yeah, I was born 95, so I don't know whether it is from 95 or maybe 96. And then for our prize special ornaments, celebrations tin.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belt. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. I'll pray it will never.
Hi everyone, welcome back to day 3 of Vlogmas. It is 8:15 in the evening now, and this is the first time I'm probably being able to speak to you. I did film clips from when I put the tree up, and I will edit them all together once I've finished speaking to you. I am working on the blanket I am making my sister. It is a corner to corner, just a bog standard corner to corner, and I'm using James C. Brett Marble Chunky in the colourway MC37, I believe. Not open my advent calendar yet. I'll film that in a little bit, but I wanted to just come on, explain why there's not been much talking. So this morning I had a few appointments that I needed to attend, and they were phone call doctor's appointments. So basically what it means is I had to I'm trying to think. So I was speaking to 2 different practitioners. They weren't, neither of them were doctors, but you know, it was a medical appointment basically. So yeah, once one finished, when the other one was then free, because they're in the same practice, you see, when the other one was then free, they'd call me up, sort of thing. So I didn't know exactly when I'd get the calls. I knew roundabout when I'd get them in this morning, but I didn't know exactly who would, I mean exactly when. So I didn't want to start filming and then midway through get a phone call. So yeah, I've just took it easy today, not really done much other than putting up the tree. I say not much other than putting up the tree. That tree, whew, it's a lot to put up. It's one of those ones where, like, for the bottom, the 2/3 of it, you have to put on all the branches themselves. It's not like 3 sections. It's 3 sections, and then the bottom 2 are divided up into loads of branches. I think there's about 8 per row. And I can't remember how many rows there are. So B, C, D, D, E, F, G, H. So there's 9 rows on it. There you go, worked it out. So 8 times 9 branches you have to put on, which is fun. So yeah, we went and put that all up together. So inspired by today's the day we've done the main tree, I thought today's song would be Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. It's just one of those things, just most people know it, and it's just really catchy to sing along to and things like that. So yeah, thought that'd be the song. Keeping an eye on you, buddy. I can see you. Keeping an eye on to what he's doing. They are little buggers, the dogs, in the kitchen. And I think he wants to go out, so I'll let him out in a minute. But I thought I'll tell you the story about how we got the Christmas tree first, because it's a bit of a funny story. So we went, when I was around 16, 17, we went shopping in Liverpool city centre. We went to Primark, mostly. That's what me and my sister were going to. And Dad, you know, at the time we were kids, so he was giving us money to spend there, and you know, it was a family day out. It was back when the Christmas market used to be on Lord Street. So Lord Street's like one of the main shopping streets in Liverpool city centre. So you used to be able to walk in and out of the shops and in between the stalls. Now they've moved it, and it does look really pretty, but it doesn't work as well. It's not accessible to people in wheelchairs. They say it's accessible because they've got a ramp on one edge, but it's all cobblestone. So, oof, no. And stuff like that. So, and then also most of it's food, so it's, you, once you sort of eat at one place, you don't want to keep going around and eating at every one of them because you don't feel hungry anymore. But anyway, I'm digressing. So yeah, and as we were going through, we were getting the train in from my mum's, and we cut through St John's Shopping Centre, and there we walked past Wilko's, and they had these trees in a display right at the front that you could see from the door, and it was an £80 tree, and they were selling it for £40. And my dad at the time needed a new tree, and he was like, oh, I really want to get it, and I should get it. And you know, we said, how are you getting that home? We're getting home by train, and it's Christmas, so you can imagine how busy the trains will be. And he said, oh well, if it's there when we get back, I'll get it, because there's no way he was going to lug it all around town as well. Like, so anyway, we did our shopping, went around the Christmas market, we cut back through St John's on the way home, and they still had them in stock. So we got one and brought it home. This big massive 8-foot tree, and it's heavy. Like, we have it in a cupboard in the loft, so I have to bring it up and down. I bring it up and down the stairs. And let me tell you, just carrying it across the land, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, it feels so heavy. And I'm like, how did my dad, you know, lug this home on the train, on a packed train? I remember he had it between his legs, because we managed to get a seat, and so like he had it between his legs, so it wasn't taking up space where someone could stand. But I just remember thinking, how did he lug it? But yeah. So that's the story with the Christmas tree, and that's why I thought I'd go for a Christmas tree themed song of the day. So I'll let you all go, and I'll speak to you all in a bit. I've got to sit here at the computer as well, because this is another thing that's been tying up my time this afternoon, prevents me from filming much, is my video from yesterday. So day 2 has been a nightmare rendering. I edited it, got it done dead quick, got the editing done fairly quickly, but the rendering has been taking forever. It just kept getting to 27, and then the program would just freeze. So it is working now. I am on to 80%, but as I said, it's gone 8 PM in the evening. I do like to try and get these uploaded and going live at 6, but yeah, tonight is going to be a bit late, but it doesn't really matter, because I know I'm not watching Vlogmases as soon as they come up. I'm watching them a few hours afterwards anyway, because, you know, there's a lot of them I've got to get through. So yeah, anyway, yeah, so that's why I'm also sat here at the dining room table and not on the comfy sofa, because I am keeping an eye on it to make sure it does not freeze again. So yeah, fingers crossed day 2 goes up on day 2. Hi everyone, so it's a lot later on now in the evening. I am just getting ready for bed, and Charlie, no, she's come and sat straight on the blanket as I'm going to show you it. Buddy, no, Buddy's not trying to do it. So I've been working on the blanket. I'm getting really far done on it, which, yeah, that's what I've got. And this is how much yarn I've got left in this ball. So I've actually nearly completed this ball, which means I've only got one 200-gram ball left. So I think I have about 25 rows left to do on this blanket. I have definitely took a picture tonight to be able to put in today to show you how I've worked on it. So yeah, because it is quite hard to be able to show the whole thing on camera. So yeah, really pleased at how I'm getting on with it, and I think I can do it. I think I can get all 4 finished by Christmas. Just need to get the jumpers and the gecko done. So I'm going to open day 2 of my Unicorn advent calendar. So let's open it up. I have been I might keep some of the stickers, like obviously they won't be able to stick again, but like, you know, for sticking in my journal, sometimes numbers are applicable. And then I'll keep some of the bags to be able to stick them in, maybe as a bit of background decoration paper or as like a little tuck spot, but these will definitely come in handy. I'll definitely keep hold of them. So there might be loads of just pink and white striped bits of my journal, but I mean, that's not a bad thing. I like pink and white. But anyway, let's get on to the yarn. Let's see. Oh, now that's gorgeous. Oh, and it comes with a little, there's a little tag that came in there that says handmade. I don't know whether it'll focus in on it. There you go, a little leather tag that says handmade. But how pretty is that? Oh, I love it. I think it is gorgeous. It's yellows with hints of green in. Oh, it's beautiful. And it's going to go perfect next to the yellow that I've got already. I was umming and ahhing over doing a fade into it, and I thought, no, I'll probably just leave it rather than trying to work out a fade and ending up with some leftovers and that. But rather than trying to faff about and do that, I'll just do simple colour blocks. So this will actually fade really into it. So I'm glad I'm not doing the fade now, because I don't think there'll be too much difference. And I think it'll just naturally look like it fades into each other. But oh, this is gorgeous. Especially like down this end, it reminds me of daffodils. I love daffodils. Who doesn't love daffodils? So yeah, that is my Advent day 2. I'm so excited to get it opened in the morning. It's been so hard not to open this earlier on, but I'm trying to open all of them on camera, because they are beautiful, and I like to, you know, it's gorgeous hand-dyed yarn. I love seeing what other people get in their advent calendars and things like that, and I love seeing the colours of their advent calendars, so I want to share mine as well. So yeah, that's what we're up to. So the dogs are waiting to go up to bed, so I better get going, and I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a bit more, hopefully a bit more filming tomorrow, and a bit more of a busier day, like a fun day I mean, rather than busy with medical appointments and stuff like that. We have a few more decorations we need to put up. We have like lights that go around the room, so it's a 2-person job, or if it is going to be a 1-person job, it needs to be someone who's pretty tallish, not having to move a stepladder around constantly, because to even just do this tree down a stepladder, and I had to get my stepladder out to put the fairy on the other tray, because just, you know, short person problems. And then we've got a few things that need to go outside. You're actually on the box. I was going to get the box and show you. We got a inflatable Santa last year. Went into Wilko's, and these Santas that they were selling for, I want to say £75. They had them for 30, 10-foot inflatable ones, and that you put in the garden. So I said to my dad, do you want me to pick it up? And he was like, oh yes please. So we've got them, and we've I was in Wilko's the other day, and my Wilko's had them on sale, not at £30, but they were sale, so not as much as what they were full price last year. But if they're not on sale, they are more expensive this year, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. I hope you're all having a lovely day and keeping safe and staying well, and I will speak to you all tomorrow for day 4. And do you want to come and say hello if you sat there? Come on. Do you want to say hello and good night? You want to say good night? Should we go up to bed and have snuggles? Come on. Speak to you soon. Bye. What are you looking at? Boo boo. What are you looking at?